What's good, chat? Got two trades to go over today. Let's get into it. I didn't take any trades today, but yeah. Oops. Okay, so first trade was on the 19th. So it wasn't 19th. It was the 21st. So I did a recap on this, and I forgot to do a recap, and I just been delaying it. But let's go over it real quick, and then I finally broke the losing streak yesterday, and I didn't have time to make the recap yesterday. So here we are. So going into this trade right here, on the 20th, I believe. 21st? I swear it was on a Thursday. Yeah, it was on a Thursday. Okay, Thursday. So here it is. I guess I'll just go in the journal from my screenshots. But okay, I took a short, and I was trying to catch this continuation off this 5-minute gap to this draw on liquidity. But the reason why this trade didn't pan out was because this low was protected, and I was kind of looking at it earlier, so I can know what I'm talking about. But yeah, apparently this low was protected. Let's go on the 4-hour. Let's see the 4-hour screenshot. Let's see. Yeah, I think. So this low is protected because we are in a bullish trend, and that's my problem. I should have known. I mean, we're pretty bullish, and yeah, I was just trying to chase price. That's one of my other problems. Just chasing price, trying to find a continuation, just trying to find a quick trade so I can take to like a draw on liquidity. But really, my draw on liquidity is not valid most of the time. But the reason why I took this trade was because of this retracement up, taking out these highs, filling in this imbalance right here, and then on the higher time frames, it is a 1-hour fair value gap. I saw us sweep out these highs, fill in this imbalance. I was like, cool, okay, we see a nice reaction from those highs getting taken out and that imbalance getting filled. Okay, now I'm looking at the next potential draw on liquidity, which I saw was this next prominent low, but obviously it wasn't valid, and I'm still really trying to figure out like why this trade wasn't valid, because I did think it was a good trade. I mean, okay, let me see what I wrote actually. Thought this was a valid trade at first. The reason is because looking at the forward price is still respecting the fair value gap. We also tapped the weekly fair value gap on Tuesday. The draw on liquidity was also flawed because the fact that the 4-hour low inside fair value is protected, locked in, bro. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I mean, that's really much it. Just need to really focus on the higher time frames and aligning all the time frames with the same trend, making sure whatever I take is aligned with the higher time frames. It's been my problem, and really need to fix it and work on it. Going into yesterday's trade, obviously it was very relieving. That makes sense. It was a big relief, finally winning a trade after 13 losing trades in a row. So embarrassing to even say, but yeah, I mean, it's just the reality of it. I lost 13 trades in a row, finally broke it yesterday, and let's get into it. Let's go on the charts. I did the screenshots, but they're on my laptop, so we'll just have to look at the chart. So I think it was on NQ. Okay, NQ. Okay, 26. So obviously we're bullish. That was I was very confident of us being bullish just looking at the chart. Reading my pre-market analysis, we would like to see a retrace on the higher time frame, a refill on the 1 hour fair value gap, or a liquidity sweep. NQ looks more bullish. Conditions look good during London session. We swept out a low and went up. Just realized that we have a new week opening gap. So when like a minute or two after market open, realized we did have a new week opening gap that could potentially, we could fill. We still haven't filled it yet, but yeah, just kept that in the back of my mind just in case. So yeah, going on the higher time frames. So I mean, we are bullish, or like this looks like a downtrend. Dumping like 250 to 300 points. Yeah, 250 points. But I mean, it could just be a retrace on the higher time frames. And looking at the 4 hour, it looks pretty clean, Yeah, we make this, conflicting gap, but just looking at it, I said bullish. I really suck at making videos. I don't know. I really suck at kind of like talking. But yeah, saw this big reaction. Honestly, just waiting for a 5-minute gap to get created, and then I limit ordered this right here. Limit ordered this 5-minute gap. Had stops under this gap, and I was targeting these relative equal highs. Pretty nice draw for exactly a 1-to-1. So that means my stop loss is probably like right here, because I actually got like exactly a 1-to-1. So there it is right there. That was my trade, and it was pretty simple. We had SMT with ES, so that was also another thing. SMT right here. Let's go check it. Yeah, SMT right there. So everything aligned, the higher time frames, all that stuff, and yeah, SMT. So that was really the trade right there, and just finally glad I finally got a winning trade under my belt. It's been a while. I don't even want to check, but I think I know the date. It's like March, early March or something. So I mean, it's so embarrassing to even just reflect back, but yeah, let's just, I don't know, I've just been trying to study as much as I can and see what I can do to get better. I think I wrote it down earlier today when I was reflecting and just studying, just identifying my problems, non-technical wise, like would just be, well, I guess this is technical, but I wrote down I was just chasing price, trying to chase price, trying to force these trades. And the reason why I'm chasing price is because I have FOMO and not being a part of a move. And then also I wrote down that dude, I suck at talking. I wrote down that I don't remember. I don't. Oh yeah, I wrote down that I'm trying to like take as many trades as I can. So basically, I'm trying to rush the process. I'm trying to take as many trades as I can because I feel like I'm running out of time. So it's another one of my problems. And just the last thing I think I wrote down was just not aligning the time frames with each other, not looking at the higher time frames, not putting emphasis and importance on those time frames. So I gotta get better every day, just learn, and yeah, I'm gonna end this video. These videos suck, but I need to do them. So, God bless.